Hello everyone, my name is Agent Paul of Mobile Task Force Delta 7, codename Bookkeepers, and welcome back to another SCP document review. And the SCP we'll be reviewing today is SCP-097, Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-097 is contained within the limits of the property where it was initially discovered, Zone SCP-097. The property is surrounded by an 8-meter tall concrete block fence fitted with barbed wire and security camera systems. Satellite images of Zone SCP-097 are to be doctored, removing all traces of the area. Any and all new plant growth outside the containment area suspected to originate from within the SCP is to be sterilized through application of boiling salt water and/or incinerated. Absolutely all abnormal behavior is to be reported to Dr. Bridge within 10 minutes of occurrence. Any personnel or their families experience hallucinations or thematically related dreams outside of containment, they are to contact Dr. Bridge to schedule treatment. Localities surrounding SCP-097 specifically are to be monitored from the 1st of April until the 1st of November every year for affected civilians. Medical establishments dealing with sleep abnormalities are to be monitored for signs of SCP-097's influence. Civilians below the age of 16 encountered alone within 1 square kilometer of Zone SCP-097 are to be taken into Foundation custody and are to be treated with Class B amnestic and returned home or the nearest police station. Personnel tasked with the return of civilians are to avoid public exposure. Each agent is to be assigned a cover story to follow if they do encounter civilians en route to their destinations. See Level 3 staff for details. The morning after the first frost of the year, a team of 25 agents armed with agricultural tools are to enter SCP-097 and clear away the outer plant matter. This process is not to continue past dusk. Description: SCP-097 is a 10-acre area of land in the state of in the Midwestern United States. It is the abandoned remains of the County Fair, 1969, in an area approximately 2.3 square kilometers or approximately 5.4 square miles. Structures within the SCP area exist in a state of moderate disrepair consistent with their expected age and environment. At the center of SCP-097 lie the remains of a 1956 GMC pickup truck, the majority of which is crushed beneath a colossal pumpkin of unknown subtype, henceforth SCP-097-1. -1 stands approximately 7.4 meters or 24.3 feet tall and 8.1 meters or 26.8 feet in diameter at its widest. Current estimates put SCP-097-1 at approximately 15,000 kilograms or approximately 33,000 pounds. This pumpkin remains roughly spherical in shape instead of spreading out under its own weight as would be expected of a plant of its size. The remaining portion of SCP-097, approximately 2 square kilometers, is overgrown with several dozen varieties of pumpkins with over 70 subspecies yet identified, and many previously unknown to agriculture. Many of these pumpkins have been shown capable of growing to enormous sizes, the average estimated weight being around 250 kilograms or averaging out about 550 pounds. These pumpkins, along with the assorted other crops, grow with, on, and around the remains of the 1969 Fairgrounds, creating a maze-like arrangement of plant life. The average height of the walls within SCP-097 is 1.6 meters, though this may vary from year to year. Between April and November each year, the area within SCP-097 has produced a number of anomalous phenomena ranging from benign to implicitly aggressive. To date, agents have been severely maimed within SCP-097. 8 have died. See Event Log SCP-097 for a brief listing of recorded phenomena. Addendum. Historical note. Prior to the construction of SCP-097's containment wall, instances of what are now known as SCP-2171-1 were occasionally observed to form fragmented walls. At one point, a near-complete ring of 2171 around SCP-097's area of effect. This behavior ceased following the containment wall's completion. The purpose and implications behind this interaction are as of yet unknown. Effects of SCP-097 on children. In addition to its immediate effects outlined in Event Log SCP-097-1 appears to produce an undetectable signal towards children in an undetermined range. For clarity, children refer to individuals up to the age of 10, formerly up to the age of 8. Beginning in early April, civilian children within range may be overcome with somnambulism on clear nights. Affected children will move around their homes, stopping to face closed doorways for several seconds before moving on to the next nearest doorway, eventually returning to bed. At first, this behavior will occur only once a week, beginning with only the doors on a single floor. This sleepwalking will become more frequent by mid-August, happening every night. If forcibly awoken during these episodes, they will scream for several seconds before succumbing to a degree of confusion. After an affected child is awoken in this manner, the effects will cease, and the child will never show any further signs of 097's influence. Over the course of 2 to 3 months, these episodes will become more thorough, affected individuals seeking out each doorway inside their house, as well as those on their household's property, such as garages, car doors, and fence gates. Eventually, they will begin visiting the front doors of neighbors. Beginning in September, affected children who have remained undisturbed during these episodes will begin to remain outside at sunrise, laying on the grass near their homestead, and returning to full REM sleep. Affected children may recall dreams centering around autumn activities. Between September 1st and November 1st, if the affected children have not been awoken during the preceding sleepwalking episodes, they will cease this previously established activity during the sleepwalk, and instead will begin to walk directly towards 097's location. They will travel over fields and down secondary roads, steadily moving towards 097. Local geography consists mostly of undeveloped foundation-owned property, facilitating uninterrupted travel. Upon arrival at 097, an affected child will sit down before SCP-097-1 and begin singing unidentifiable gibberish as music begins to play. While a number of instruments have been recorded, simple drums and pipes are the most consistently encountered. After several minutes, childlike entities will crawl out from tangled flora or break out of larger pumpkins within SCP-097. The children will be wearing whatever they were last seen with, most often pajamas or similar clothing. Many of these entities match those children known to be lost to SCP-097-01. The entities will surround the affected civilian child, dancing and singing in a circle as SCP-097-01 begins to emit a dim light. The affected child will awaken, normally expressing a great deal of terror, and the instant any vocalization is produced, the entities will swarm and kill the child. Methods used are different in each instance, but usually involve dismemberment or strangulation. At this point, any and all efforts to interrupt the entities will fail, whether through breakdown of equipment, some intangibility of the subjects, or express violence on the part of SCP-097. After the death of the affected child, SCP-097-1 will split open and the entities will hurl the remains into it before climbing in themselves. SCP-097-1 will close and the music will stop. Before the containment walls was erected, at least children between the ages of 3 and 10 are known to have been lost to SCP-097. See Event Log SCP-097 for current examples of SCP-097's behavior. And here we have Event Log SCP-097. This is a general incident log for SCP-097 for the cycle between September 1st and November 1st. This is an abridged version. Please requisition full individual reports from Dr. Bridge. During this time, 4 civilian children were captured and returned to their families. This table is organized by month, date, year, time, event, and notes. Due to the year being the same throughout this document, it will be reframed. September 3rd, 9:39. Cameras 3B, 4A, 4C, 5B view child approximately 4 years of age walk between tangles of plant matter towards -1 over an 8-minute period. Child appears to be dragging a stuffed animal. Child appeared on footage during review period. No figure was viewed at the time of the recording. September 5th, 1733. A human scream heard from within SCP-097 heard throughout the site. On-site personnel described it as possessing a small child's voice, sustained for about 3 minutes before stopping abruptly. Staff reported feelings of being watched during the event. September 8th. Several bedsheet ghosts are seen through various security feeds throughout the day, would only appear for approximately 1 to 3 seconds before vanishing again. Staff do not report seeing any anomalous entities firsthand. Patrols doubled for the remaining time in the cycle. September 3rd, 2219. Unidentifiable singing is heard throughout the site, persisting for 3 hours before becoming silent. Recordings reveal song-like gibberish with up to 30 individual children's voices singing at any time. Recordings archived for future study. September 19th, 1427. Agent McCroy cuts a pumpkin's vine with a machete. Severed vine proceeds to bleed approximately 50 liters of human blood before shriveling. Blood type AB negative, no DNA match. September 24th. Overnight, 2 separate pumpkin patches grew into the rough approximations of humanoid figures lying on the ground, destroyed without incident. September 25th, 5:17, Agent Long found decapitated, neck against the pumpkin. Disappeared en route to a restroom break. September 27th, 2:50, all light bulbs on site burn out within a 2-minute period. Critical areas repaired before nightfall. September 30th, 12:16, sudden shift noted in the location of several dozen gourd plants. Time and nature of actual event unknown. October 1st, 14:29, Agent Cole accidentally damages and breaks pumpkin during weekly examination of SCP-097. Pumpkin splits open, revealing a complete human child skeleton in the fetal position within. Female, approximately 5 years old, no DNA match. October 2nd, 29 freshly decapitated crows found outside of SCP-097's containment wall. October 6th, 6:37, matured pumpkin plant found to have replaced a potted plant growing inside of Dr. Bridges' office. Indoor plants are now banned from the site. Pumpkin incinerated immediately. October 7th, 1650. Agent Matthews falls unconscious during protocol and cannot be awoken until removed from property. Agent reported dreaming of autumn colors and the smell of leaves. Full recovery, reassigned to desk work pending examination. October 11th, 7:38. Research Assistant Sturm reports overwhelming taste and scent of pumpkin permeating her senses. She has been transferred off-site. Examination pending. October 13th. Sound of steady drums playing throughout the day from 0 to 23:59. Sound of source unknown. October 17th, 3:19. Male child approximately 6 years of age and clad in pajamas seen climbing through corn stalks on the eastern end of 097, heading towards -1. Lost to -1. How the child was able to escape noticed by personnel until after he was lost to the SCP is unknown. October 20th, 1307. All personnel within 3.6 kilometers of -1 report hallucinations of orange haze and children's laughter. Personnel evacuate to a distance outside the area of effect. Furthermore, they are screened for mental interference. October 23rd. All power and backup power to the area failed. Upon recovery, pumpkins within 097 were found to have changed into carved lanterns. It is unknown how it managed to generate and light the candles. Team 097 Alpha and Beta tasked to destroy lanterns after sunrise. October 23rd, 8:13. Team 097 Alpha reports seeing and hearing children playing among the flora within SCP-097. Recordings lack the entities expected from the reports. Children noted to be clad in pajamas. Teams pulled from SCP. Screened for mental interference. October 25th, 11:49. Corn kernels fall from the sky around SCP-097. Does not fall within containment walls. Area cleansed with flame units and replanted with non-native grasses. Pavement of outside area pending. October 26, 2113. Research Assistant O'Toole overcome with nausea and vomits pumpkin seeds. O'Toole did not eat pumpkin seeds previous to vomiting. Research Assistant O'Toole's transferred to site for examination. Seeds incinerated with prejudice. October 27, 10:03. Research Assistant O'Toole reported to have died overnight. Autopsy reveals thoracic cavity was filled with pumpkin seeds. Body incinerated at site. All personnel scheduled for full physical examination. October 28th. Unintelligible whispering gibberish heard by fertile female personnel throughout the area while in view of 097. Phenomenon continues throughout the day, continuing for the duration of SCP-097's cycle until November 1st. Personnel removed from duty and scheduled for examination. October 28th, 1745. Headlights of vehicles underneath SCP-097-1 light and stay lit until daybreak. October 29th. Fruit trees within 097 blossom over the course of 5 hours, beginning roughly at 7. Flowers wither and fall soon after. October 29th, 8:07. Pumpkins near south entrance begin to spontaneously bleed from the stem. Each continued bleeding for 3 hours. Blood type AB negative, no DNA match. October 31st, 3:10. Several dozen identified spears of red light viewed drifting above 097 and surrounding area. When light was thrown directly on the spheres, a piercing shriek was heard. Personnel called into the main building until spheres dissipated at dawn. October 31st, 1200. Sounds of steady drums are recorded from within 097. Drums persist for the following 12 hours. No source identified. Recordings archived for future study. October 31st, 1419. All strawberry plants within SCP-097 wither in unison. October 31st, 1743. Between 25 and 30 animate human skeletons of varying size are recorded breaking out of larger pumpkins within SCP-097. Skeletons traverse through 097's floor to the northeast peach tree and hang themselves from its branches using lengths of grapevine, electrical cable, and decaying rope. Skeletons ceased anomalous behavior after pantomiming death by hanging. Death throes continued for approximately 23 minutes. Skeletons recovered after first frost. All appeared under 12 years of age. No DNA matches. Skeletons incinerated after examination. I don't know. It just shows what happens when a skip gets involved with a state fair. Well, everyone, thank you all for listening or watching. My name is Agent Paul of MTF Delta 7, and I will see you next week with another document review. Bye.